kiting potential. Ascot is your natural item build. I'm a bit worried because, you know, if you have Lion can actually cripple Medusa, he can cripple the Abaddon, Hunter tag team, and there's just gonna be too much damage.
Oh, Nikobaby. Gonna jump in. Very active alliance to fight back here.
30
Level
seconds to battle.
Oh, did not stand the chance there. Aggression of them. And yeah, you're a fan of this as well. Always like to see the Tusk on the off lane in the core role.
Big fan. Tusk is one of my favorite heroes. I just feel this hero has been underused for some time. He has everything, like whatever you need, this hero got. You want to block? There's the ice shards. You need a save, you need a stun, you have a snowball, tag team, roach taking potential, great against tanky heroes like so. Abaddon will go down, and you have a BKB piercing ability on top of that. With the Roller Sponge, this is a more popular build lately. It's been popular like 2-3 years ago, when Tusk was played as a position 4 most of the time. I remember like Fiverr doing it, getting that Necro book, because it works well with the tag team.
Let's see if Lelis out. Have a bit of a better game than he did last time. Had a rough one on Venom. Lane matchup. Tusk, the Phoenix. He sort of was. These two heroes should be able to put good pressure onto the Ursa in the lane.
For sure. FNG, Witch Doctor. I kind of expected something else to be picked. I would be a more fan of Grimstroke instead, because you have much more kill potential. Leash mechanic is great against Phoenix, great against Tusk, can't use the Snowball. Also against the Void Spirit, and you have some decent heroes that can go in. You can utilize that Inkswall. But I guess they wanted to have something more of a sustain in the lane, because you can see Witch Doctor with the Voodoo Restoration level 1. They know that there's going to be a lot of harassment, overtime damage coming out from the Phoenix and the tag team. Like whenever you get close with Ursa, there will be a tag team, couple of right clicks. Witch Doctor needs to be careful. If they hit level 2 faster on Quincy crew, Witch Doctor is just straight up dead.
Yeah. He has to be absolutely bang on with the positioning in this lane. Level 2 for Lelis now. It's going to come this next creep. Salving up. Just making sure that they're prepared to go aggressive if they see any sort of opportunity. They won't get it.
And they won't go in now because there's a full creep wave from Alliance, but Witch Doctor should definitely be careful. They have, like, Tusk, once you get level 2 on the Tusk, you want to save ability, whether you need, like, Ice Shards, whether you need a Snowball to possibly dodge the cask, close the gap. Just his abilities, like, all abilities are insanely good.
Well, down on the bottom lane, lower. Doing a solid job here, securing good setup for YawaR to farm away and maybe find him a kill here. If they run down S4,
good boss block.
The snake, and we'll get him.
Snake's coming for you. You need to be careful about that slow. Loa, I like how, you know, he's named Loa, which means from Dota 1 days, Lord of Avernus.
Oh yeah, very thematic here, isn't it? Indeed. Not Abaddon. Tira. Coming out of the career. Just stick to clarity. YawaR. Handsken away here is lower, not quite able to get the pull. Yeah, YawaR will manage to find out she's still on the side. So we'll manage to take away that wave of creeps from S4. While over on the top lane. Nice now. The lane coming quite nicely into him. You can see this game, that's now not struggling at all to farm this top lane. Good speed on this Necro book. It's definitely due to come out in very good time.
Yeah, he's just rushing it. It's pretty much the same starting item build as when you're playing the Beastmaster, Belt of Giant Strength, and Tango. Someone also can share you the Tangos. You get the 2 Sage Mask. How's mid doing? 20 CS on Quinn, Limmp 19 right now. Quinn has that, the Simulate, so Queen of Pain, you know, needs to pump fake the Shadow Strike multiple times. Maybe he uses the Simulate, then you get him. Rune spawning. Let's see who gets it. It's top, of course. Purple rune for the purple hero.
Quinn. top lane. Time of the support's going away. Not able to find a chance to go on one another, these two, Leslau and Nikobaby. Bottom lane, while still sitting very low down here, they don't actually have any regen on either of them here for now.
There's only one healing salve coming out from Abaddon, so they can start to play a bit more aggressive. Gush plus a stun could actually get them the kill.
Yeah, YawaR's got to be careful. As low as he is, mid lane, Quinn. And aggressively here, and pops the Arcane Rune actually after he's used both abilities, so he's not going to get any benefit from it. And it's going to get put to waste. He'll die. A very aggressive move to be made once he was just level 5.
This is kind of a move you expect to make when you hit level 6.
Yeah.
Limmp. He was thinking about, do I get this bounty rune? S4 also does like that. A lot of miscommunication, a lot of time wasted.
Under attack.
He's also trying to protect his own rune because they have 2 bottles, like one on the Tide Hunter. They will pick up both. What they could do is just, you know, give Handsken the bottle rune. He will pick it up for S4 because there was a creep wave near the tower, so the Tide Hunter does not lose any CS.
Ours, not yours.
Quinn, he's got the 6 now, so eyes on his moves, but obviously with that death, had to use the TP to get back over to mid lane, top lane. Nikobaby and FNG be able to take out Leslau underneath his tower. You can see Leslau really wanted to stick around, didn't want to waste time resetting or getting a regeneration out from the base, as he was very, very close to the neck. But the greed of hanging around, trying to get that last bit of gold for the recipe, ends up costing him his life.
That's one way to get full mana, full HP. You just die, so you don't have to buy extra regen. Feel free to quote me in your pubs. They're going in again.
And Necrobook will be on the way out now. Next time that Alliance do make that move, Leslau's able to turn, trap him with the shards, use the tag team with the summons. Definitely have a good shot of taking them down. A lot of damage, especially with this 3 points in the tag team.
Tide Hunter getting closer to level 6. Like, they start playing a bit more aggressively on the bottom lane, possibly try to get some kills.
See top Leslau. Maledict might just finish him off. Good at the backup from Quinn. As Quinn jumps in, takes down FNG, and the Sunray. Oh, it's not enough. Attempt was made there by Poloson to keep Leslau alive, but Maledict just a little too much here.
For Alliance, like Queen of Pain's getting some CS on the mid lane, because Quinn TP'd out. And you need to be careful if you make any aggressive moves near the tower, because Queen of Pain will TP and just clean you up. Bottom lane, Loa, do they have anything else? They have a Ravage, he does not want to pop it. Just gonna right click him down.
Top lane. Nikobaby. He's going to look to Poloson. Poloson still has a dive, so he's not an earning threat. I said that the Limmp still able to blink in onto Leslau. Leslau really getting bullied up there on this top lane. That's 3 deaths now on his offlane Tusk. As Alliance, I mean, we did see it last game. They were able to set it up in a way that Leslau had a really tough time. He definitely seems to be quite the focus from Alliance in this series. They've really done their best to shut him down.
Leslau pretty much, you know, looked like their best player, I would say. You know, very stable, makes a lot of space, especially the Death Prophet game yesterday, where he was just completely popping off. I believe he had 0 deaths as well. Great atomization, a bit different, getting Kai Assange, Boots of Travel, Art of Shadows on the Death Prophet. So yeah, Alliance realizing where the threat is coming from.
And they're doing a very good job of showing him down. He's going to have again a slow start because of all this pressure been putting him on this top lane. For Alliance, this has done great stuff for Nikobaby. 1-0-3. On track for a good Battle Fury timing this game, unless Quincy crew can make some moves up here. We're going to have Loa sitting around by Leslau.
They don't have any silences. Ursa does not like to play into silence, so like he will be able to get the enrage off. Tusk's still not level 6, so they can't really burst him. And I don't think they can get that kill.
Yeah, Poloson realizes he's going to head down bottom. Doesn't want to spend any more time wasted up top. It's S4.
Oh, he's faking it.
He's thinking about doing it. Well, he won't go for it though. He has got enough. A bit of Ravage and an Anchor Smash would get the kill. Poloson
gets out of the DotA. Like he just leaves the map.
Top lane. And maybe after from the range, the Sharks is going to catch FNG. FNG will lay down the death wall, but summons out enough things to sort of tank the paralyzing cast and allow them to still get him down as YawaR comes in with the glory, takes the kill for himself. And now YawaR on this top lane, Quincy crew can look to try and push it, take this tier 1 and maybe sort of just open up this area for it to be a little safer for Lelis.
But teams don't have too much tower damage, so they need to play with the catapults. One of the reasons like why YawaR TP to the top lane, they want to put some pressure. Abaddon's Curse of Awareness will help out a bit. There's also like Tusk Necro, so that's gonna be okay-ish. Bottom lane, Tide Hunter playing besides enemy lines. No setting is up. Oh, Poloson.
That's it for him. At the same time, Quinn in the mid, he's able to jump in and take down Nikobaby on his own. Quinn coming in with a burst. Nikobaby didn't quite have the enrage back up.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
TP over to start holding on to this mid. Just won't allow to get any more damage done to it with the Siege Creep pushing in. So 6 at the moment. Another very close start between these two teams.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Both carries. In a good spot for the farm. Battle Fury coming good time, and YawaR.
Couple of stacks made for YawaR. This observer will scout it out if they want to make an aggressive move, possibly threaten a kill on Medusa. Smoke coming out from Alliance. Yeah, they want to invade.
See if FNG can find the setup. YawaR be the big kill. You prepare for this sort of move, but no one to jump forward, so they'll start things off as they burst through YawaR. Was very quick with the stone gaze, but of course they had a tough burst, they just took it down before that was an issue. The counterplay come out, S4 drops the ground, to hold back, but still allows Alliance to take out the supernova. They'll turn towards Quinn and Lower, they've got to run. Lower's got the borrow time, Quinn going for TP out back to base, he'll win it, but over to the side, they've found Leslau. TP over from Lower's coming in, Leslau underneath the tower. Will be safe enough. Alliance can't dive any further. Able to at least get the rest of the team out of there. But
they got Medusa and good reaction time from S4. Realizes I'm just gonna Ravage. We killed the egg, even though a couple of our heroes had the Fiery Spirits on. We're still gonna have enough time to actually do it. They also got the finger charge on Lion. So all good.
Get back in on this, but Quinn's over with a step, and FNG will go down. Was trying to maybe send something up onto Lower once he knew that borrowed time was on cooldown. Didn't have the backup, and the rest of Alliance focused on to take this tier 1 tower. See what sort of a defense Quinn can come in, but jumps forward onto S4. Need to burn him down with some ray. That's down. Trap onto Limmp. Blinks back up, Limp's away.
Surprised the line stayed there for such a long time. They don't have Sonic Wave, they do not have a finger nor Ravage. They also do not have any kind of tower damage, so it's just better to bail, let the Ursa farm his Battle Fury, continue farming, and like once you have the abilities up, you can go and try to make stuff happen. They dealt some tower damage on the mid lane, so the next time they come, it should probably die. For the Yule Scepter on a Void Spirit. I like that, you know, because you see Queen of Pain going for Orchid, so you need to adjust your item build. It's also great, one of the best items against Ursa. You know, he has status resistance, but it's not enough because it does not work, you know, on the Yule Scepter, and it's a great setup, of course, for the Remnant.
Waiting around the 14-minute rune, Limmp. He's away, Quinn's going to try and chase, he's able to catch it. 2 steps forward, he's pulling the gap, one Limmp after he's blinked away. quick moves as they set up. Quincy crew all about just playing the map as 4 and buying space and time for YawaR. YawaR, 200 gold off the map to start. Then MVP couldn't save the mid lane. Get aggressive onto S4. Esports does have a Ravage available. He's holding onto it for now. They won't quite be able to force it out of him, Quincy crew. S4 just keeping his cool.
He's a bit too tanky to be taken down. Like, he does not have a real counter in this game. Like, there's no Doom, Chronosphere, Static Storm. He will always be able to get the Ravage off. So, if he's tanky enough, and he will be with that hood. So, looking like a very good tight hunt game. Like, the mid game fights for Alliance should be really good. Lion, his skill build, 3 points in mana drain, but also going for Ether Lens, something that we usually don't see. Like, if you get the Lens, then you want to max out the Hex, have 1 point in mana drain, but I can understand why in this game, playing against Abaddon and also Medusa, you still want to be able to max out that mana drain. Even from the further away, you can use the mana drain. Sometimes you need to think about a lot of stuff in Dota, and I think Handsken's thinking here is correct.
Absolutely, yeah. Effectively, you know, you're doing effectively a lot of damage to do so in terms of how quickly you down an effective HP. So on the sharp Limmp. Control, is he ever get out? He's not, still on cooldown. Limmp goes down. Epic is going to drop the death wall. It's going to be enough to check. Lower as well, has to back away as the borrowed time comes to an end. Quinn thinking about getting back in on this. Runs over towards FNG. Remnant set up. Quinn picks up a second kill.
Quinn's having a really good game. Like, Queen of Pain getting caught multiple times already. 3 deaths to her name. Quinn will pick up a double damage, and now they could start putting some more pressure on the mid tower, going for that Aghanim sector on the Void Spirit. Not too much control on the Void. Yes, you have Lion, but if you're the one who's getting the first jump, if you take out the Lion first, like, that's gonna be the best hero that Quincy crew wants to kill.
Yeah, with sort of Handsken got any fight, Quinn's able to dive around freely. Very little that he has to be scared about. Off for Nikobaby, on top of the Battle Fury, going straight for that link. Make sure you can speed up getting around the map. Also getting on top of heroes and of course getting away as well. Trying to make the jump on him. Ravage jumps Quinn. He get ravaged, but of course the counter straight up lower, pops borrowed time, a Phonics over. He's always going to have that save. Of course, Abaddon pretty much the hardest counter to tide in the game in terms of being able to play around that ravage.
Yeah, people are picking Abaddon when Magnus is also super popular. You get caught inside the RP, pop that ulti, shield someone else, and kind of nullify the whole purpose of the RP.
Dire's middle tower
The ravage gone. Quincy crew push down the tier 1. They know that sort of frontline potential and opening from the team fight of Alliance is going to be down for a couple of minutes.
FNG with the Falcon Blade. I think that's a bit of an overkill. A lot of gold investment. Like, you don't need the damage part from the Witch Doctor.
Interesting, yeah, from G. I mean, yeah, first of all, the most useful thing you're getting is the health. I mean, sure, the mana regen's nice, but really with things like the Bassi and the Arcane Ring, you'd think you'd kind of have enough mana to play with anyway.
Yeah, Arcane getting on top of that. Once again, Handsken getting caught. Quincy crew realizing, you know, we need to take out this Lion. FNG, do they have anything, any kind of stun? They don't.
Yours was still on cooldown. Quinn, so no catch there.
With the tag team and the Necro 3, like, this Roshan dies so quickly.
Yeah, really. There's the Venice as well. Getting completely destroyed here by this lineup. Roshan doesn't stand a chance at all. Alliance nowhere near being able to do anything about this as well. Esports just putting the pressure down bottom. Limmp trying to stack up the team on top. Room time. They've got it. The start, so Quinn now in control for this Remnant. They'll get the kill. It's a crew looking much hotter here in this game too.
Yeah, it feels like it's quite the opposite. They just swap the sides because Alliance is not making any aggressive moves. They use the Ravage, no real follow-up, getting caught multiple times online now. Seems like they're just waiting for Ursa to get some items online. Medusa is going to become a problem.
Yeah, this YawaR's looking very strong. It's going to be a quick sort of Skadi after the Manta, and with that those sort of stats, it feels kind of unlikely that Alliance is really going to be able to get the chance to jump in and burst this Medusa before Stonegaze comes out, before Lowers in with an Aphotic Shield. Like that, they will be able to keep.
They have so many
alive.
saves for this Medusa.
Yeah.
Alliance, I would say that they're on the clock here. They need to be the one setting the tempo for the game.
Absolutely.
Too many saves for Medusa. Like, Medusa will take over. Matchup against Ursa is really good because you get the butterfly eventually. Ursa does not want to buy MKB, might be forced to do so. Like this slow, the kiting potential from the Skadi, which is getting very close on Medusa. It's gonna be a problem. And they have 1, 2, 3 saves. Sunray, Aphotic Shield, couple of teams.
He gets Leslie. That wasn't the Ravage they're looking for. It really wasn't. As that's Ravage down the drain once again for 2 minutes. And Quincy crew up, they're going to be feeling pretty good at Quincy crew.
Opportunity to go in and start playing aggressively, get some tier 2 towers. Like, this is their big team fight, ulti.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, just a very ambitious attempt there from S4. I mean, obviously catching the Void Spirit with the Ravage. You've got to be completely sure he hasn't got his abilities up, and Quinn just able to assimilate.
You need to have Arcane playing. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't think they even get a kill, even if he gets caught inside the Ravage. Maybe he was trying to go for the Necro look. You know, I do not want this little fellas to burn my mana. Better shut it down.
Top lane, Limmp. So we'll try and grab him with the shards. Trees, Limmp. Should be fine. Yeah, these sort of Ravage down the drain is just a lot of downtime. And as you say, this downtime for Alliance, it's gonna hurt against a team with this YawaR Dusa.
They don't necessarily need to go for the high ground with the first Aegis, but because they killed it so quickly, it was around like 18, 19 minutes. And they can wait for the second Roche, get the butterfly plus one more item on Medusa, possibly like a Divine Rapier. You go in and just end the game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Definitely feels everything going to plan for Quincy crew so far. When they go for this sort of 4 protect 1 lineup around YawaR's Medusa.
Radiant's top
2
tower
minutes,
is under
may
attack.
just be a 2 minute lead, but that's more than enough for the Medusa to feel good. They're fine. He has been maledicted, he should pop here unless he can somehow dodge all the ticks. I've got some good sustain.
Shield, heal.
The heal.
That should be enough.
It is, even with that finger coming out after the maledictive, it's not quite enough burst to just offset the amount of sustain that Lower can provide.
Maledict on Void Spirit is, he always looks like he has a Maledict on him.
Dire's bottom tower is under
So you're like, yeah, there's gonna be
Dire's
another
bottom
tick.
tower has fallen.
If you can't count to 3.
It's a big number. I know there's some companies that can't. Bottom lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Quincy crew, they'll get a tier 2 tower. This game really does remain sort of a game where Quincy crew take what they want. The Alliance not able to stop it. Ravage is back up. They really need the next one to be a big difference. In the mid, Nikobaby's going to pump the BKB, try and run down Leslie, but with the punch up, Nikobaby's BKB is going to be put to waste. He's got to now start backing up. He's got to be careful. The Rage is still on cooldown. Don't climb it. With the supernova line, YawaR chasing on the shards for Leslie. Don't quite catch anybody though. So Alliance will be able to step back, keep everybody alive.
Ravage is available, but there's gotta be some damage on the tower. This lineup from Quincy crew, if Alliance misuses Ravage one more time, you know, you just don't have enough team fight. And late game belongs to Quincy.
Yeah. YawaR gonna be on the way towards the butterfly next, and obviously no signs of any sort of true strike to be coming out for quite a while. Nikobaby wants to get at least the basher done next before he can start even thinking about the MKB.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ursa does not have a clear target to go for in these fights. Like, Tusk is too tanky. There is a save from the snowball from a Baton, can't kill a Baton. Maybe they could potentially, you know, burst him with the Lion's Finger so that he can't use the ulti.
Here we go, Quinn. The jump onto Nikobaby. It's a solid one. Catches the 3 of them, sends the kill onto Quinn. Still over the straight, but they haven't been through. They're ready to go back in onto Alliance. They're chasing that S4. Their 4 will be dropped down by FFG, but a dive ball comes from Poloson. It's turned upon by the set of Handsken, but the Phonic Shield from lower keeps him safe. They'll continue to try and run down Alliance. They catch anyone else out of this Limmp. Blinking away, Handsken can survive. Go for the TP out. They've got the damage they've done. Handsken makes it out of there. Up top, Nikobaby and S4 are actually able to turn and bring down Lelis. Lelis was trying to chase and kill off the Tide. Couldn't do so. So Alliance able to get a solid trade.
It's a decent one, you know. It was a good Ravage on a mid lane. I believe they also got the tower from that, but it's gonna become harder and harder. Nikobaby, you know, kind of doing the heavy lifting for Alliance right now, playing so well, keeping the toe-to-toe with Medusa in terms of net worth, finishes off the Basher. Oh, I like what I see. Tusk going for the Aghanim Scepter. That's the most fun ability in Dota. Just kick people out.
Yeah. Okay.
Give them pizza party. Especially against Ursa. He goes in, you get kicked out, you can completely nullify the BKB.
Oh, absolutely. Pretty much the entirety of it. Or at least, you know, you're going to be able to separate someone long enough for that Supernova to be successful, for the Stone Gaze to get off, so that they don't even have the opportunity of running back in. And the kite potential is going to be insane with that.
Butterfly almost done. Ursa preparing for that. You know, he does not want to buy an MKB, but he's kind of forced to go for it. So, you know, you need to have that true strike, something to deal with. Evasion. Next Roshan may respawn in 10 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
High ground being pinged out. Necro units.
I mean, they can definitely poke at this. Ravage is back up in 10, so Alliance will have the full fight ready to defend with.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
YawaR, of course, is very strong right now with Sky in the bottom right. Top lane, Nikobaby been forced to BKB. It's a little too spooked there as Quinn jumps in on him. Don't hang around, Quincy crew. They've got a minute to work with where Nikobaby is going to be playing very cautious with the BKB on cooldown.
Radiant's bottom tower.
S4 jumps in there. I'm going to turn. Start to take him down a little bit.
A bit of a chip damage on the tower, nothing too serious. They did not want to fully commit. Courier is in the pit. Roche will respawn in 10 seconds, so they can go for that Roche. Like, ideally, you would want to have a bit more gold on Medusa, especially if you're trying to get a Divine Rapier with the Aegis. So you don't necessarily need to kill the Roshan right now, if that's the play you want to go for. Might sound stupid, but when you think about it, you know, you need to have a window of opportunity, use the maximum out of Aegis, maximum out of that Divine. If he does not want to get Divine, like Lelis is the other option, just, they're gonna take cheap damage, but straight up full physical damage.
Quincy crew, they'll get that Roshan Alliance. Worst up, triangle of Quincy crew. But they don't get to Roshan in time. Quincy crew, the Aegis on YawaR, ready for that next move. And Creebo's still pushing in on top. They can head straight back up here, get the pressure on, and force Alliance to return to their half of the map. And have to prepare to defend.
Fighting some tier 3 towers, Cloak of Flames, Spider Legs for Ursa. That's a good one, especially against the Scotty. You want to have that extra movement speed, ability to kite. Quincy crew, they're on the high ground.
See what Alliance can do to slow this down. Getting through this Dusa twice, especially considering the backup YawaR has. Just been made on the Nikobaby. Get out of there as he's so low. The Sonic Wave
just to push push him back.
That's all it does, burns a little bit of the mana, but YawaR pretty much still at full HP. Just having to do everything to protect Nikobaby, allow him to get out. Again, you know, this BKB getting right down to 6 seconds of duration. He's had to use it just to survive.
So no BKB for 40 seconds, Enrage. It's a level 3, so it will be back up. Tier 3 tower gone. Medusa does not have any more mana. Lion managed to secure that, and then, you know, well, suddenly she's back to full mana.
Chooses well, and S4 is in for a chance to get him with a Ravage. YawaR is going to pop the stone gaze and position himself so S4 cannot get back to the safety of his teammates. As S4, he'll go down, no buyback on him either. So this round should be a free one here for Quincy crew. Without the dive, they can't defend.
They have drums, the extra attack speed, the necro units. This just might be it. Like 40 seconds without a Night Hunter, they don't have any tier 2 towers. Like Alliance takes one fight, if they lose it, like that's it, the game just ends. There's still Aegis on Medusa, like she did not even pop the cheese, I believe. No, it was just
on the back.
Yeah, it was just the snake.
This is second set of racks. Bottom lane, they may even just get the Megas. I mean, Alliance weren't able to push them back before this. I don't know what's going to change necessarily. They didn't find the chance to use the Ravage, so they will have a bit of a team fight. But just when it comes to having any sort of damage to take down YawaR, they're just nowhere close enough to threaten the life of this incredibly big Medusa.
They drain the mana, that's step 1. But you need to have some Barons. Alliance, one more fight, they lose it, game ends.
Smart over the side, Alliance, they're trying to get it on the backlines, but the backlines are just able to turn and take out the 2 of them. It makes the jump. Handsken goes down, over the BKB to stand his ground, but he has to get out. He's forced out the wrong time. He's trapped in the trees. And, okay, blinks back up in time.
Alliance made a wrap around them. Their backline is actually the front line.
I mean, S4 goes in. It's a lovely Ravage on the 4 of them. Is it really going to have the follow-up? The Phoenix is gone. The Quincy crew, the rest of them just turn over towards S4. They're pushing back. YawaR in the base, popping the stone gaze. Again, Nikobaby using the Enrage to just run away. And they'll take out S4, move over to FNG, and Quincy crew, they'll resume business. Back onto the third set of round 2. They'll take out the tier 3 Limmp. Jumps in, Nikobaby comes in, but immediately kicked out. The snowball dodge off the side wave as well there from Lelis. As Quincy crew, they'll head over to Limmp. Limmp will jump away. Is low, they'll burst in once, but the Aegis is good to go.
Quincy crew's base. I mean, that's the whole point of the game. Kill the enemy drone, right? But they need to... It's time to call it, Owen. It is time to call it.
And this one's looking pretty over. As Nikobaby dies far outside of the base. Tries to distract him. Limp's going to buy back. There's a buyback as well on Nikobaby, but by the fountain, Handsken goes down. The bottom round being taken out by YawaR. Limmp jumps in on the BKB. He's kind of stuck again. Look at the blink off and down. Use your master down and come out with YawaR. It's Lelis. And the rest have gone. The Mega creeps around. Supernova pops. As they're ready to push back Alliance. And the GG is finally forced down. Game 2. After a disappointing game 1 for Quincy crew, they're coming back with the same fire that we've come to be used to seeing from them in their performances here at the Major. As this second game, the way they ended the draft and the play as well, this Medusa was just a perfect